What is up, TubeU? It is your boy Clemens here, bringing you another episode of my top 5 favorites, or top 5 series. Basically, I'm going to be counting down top 5 favorite things of whatever topic I'm going to be doing. First off, sorry if you hear kids. There's kids outside of my house right now just fucking screaming. So if you do hear kids during this commentary, I promise you I'm not doing anything to harm people. But today I'm going to be counting down the top 5 favorite montages that basically stuck out to me. And like, when I say favorite montages, I'm not talking about, the ones that were amazing or, awesome. Like, I'm not going to be mentioning like the fib montages, like that's a Grizz one. But I mean, it was amazing, but to me it didn't stick out too much, and it didn't make me remember it forever, really. Because honestly, I was trying to tell someone about it, and I really forgot the name. So I'm going to be using montages that really stuck out to me, and they're not going to be all Call of Duty. I'm letting you know, I don't believe there's much Call of Duty in there. It's mostly going to be Halo, because Halo montage really stuck out. And right away, I want to be starting off with number 5. It actually is a Halo montage, Halo 3. It's done by Kampy, and it's just amazing how awesome it was. I really enjoyed it. Something about it, I mean, the effects were not amazing, like the editing was not amazing, but when I watched it back then, it was the shit. It was just so much, and like watching it today, because I watched all these montages, before I did this commentary, and just watching it, it brings back so many good memories. It makes me just miss it, so definitely check it out. I mean, the kills were amazing, but the editing was just terrible, really, compared to like nowadays standards for editing wise. But like I said, the clips, they were good, and it was one of the best montages I've ever seen for Halo 3, and it still is one of my favorites, overall. So definitely check out that montage. It's called, Kampy and Apex, or I believe Kampy Apex, a Halo 3 montage. The links will be in the description for all these montages, but that's my number 5. That's going to take the number 5 spot. And then number 4 is actually, I know surprisingly, thinking these are my top 5 favorite montages, there's no way I'm, including, nowadays montages, but FaZe WaRTeK's World War 3 MW3 montage was so amazing. It was amazing editing. Great clips, it wasn't, the typical spawn traps all the time. I mean, there was a lot of spawn trapping, but it wasn't the typical, the only clips you're getting is, when they're running out of the spawn traps. I mean, the montage was just amazing. It was phenomenal, and I have to, say, FaZe WaRTeK, you got my number 4, and, I wasn't expecting, an MW3 montage to be in there, but this FaZe WaRTeK montage was just insane. So, check that out. Like I said, it'll be in the description. Check it out. It is amazing. I really enjoyed it. And that's why it's my number 4. And then number 3 is actually Fragtale's Halo 3 montage one. And it's another amazing montage. The effects, the editing was, it was a little better than, the Kampy one. But, the effects for this montage, it wasn't too amazing. But back in the day, this was the shit for editing effects. It was awesome. The music was good. The clips were good. It was pretty sweet. I mean, and this montage was actually MLG clips, and nowadays that's Halo standards. It's like if you're gonna get a clip, it's basically got to be in the MLG setting game types, because otherwise they're considered clips, because most good people played MLG, and most bad people played social, and that's why, this montage really stuck out to me, because it's like, wow, this guy's playing in MLG game variants and stuff like that. So, it was pretty entertaining to actually see this montage, and watching it again, it brought back so many memories. So definitely check it out. It's called Fragtale Halo 3 Montage 1, 100% MLG incredible. It is an incredible montage, exactly what it says in that title there. And it really stuck out, from the other two, because I don't know, the effects were amazing for its time, and I just never forgot that montage just because of that. It was just amazing. And then number 2, basically, I found this when I found this montage. It was during MW2. It got me into, I'm like I knew there was Halo 3 montages, but I didn't know Call of Duty, because like I did not play too much Call of Duty. I didn't know there was a Call of Duty montage until I seen this montage, and that's the reason it stuck out, is because, you know, it was my first Call of Duty montage, and I just like, this guy is a god. You know, this guy is a beast, and I think I could do this, and it made me want to, you know, make these montages. And then I found out it's a little harder than, you know, it looks. But I'm gonna have to go with OpTic Predators montage, and it's amazing. The, you know, the effects were amazing for its time. You know, the clips were good at the time, but nowadays they're obviously not that good. But, you know, it was an amazing game. Yeah, amazing montage and all that shit. So, like, I don't know, it brings back a lot of memories watching it. It's like, wow, MW2. I mean, it was an MW2 montage. That's how old it is. But anyways, you know, check it out. It was by far one of the best, you know, MW2 montages, you know, that I can remember, like, for a long time. Because, like, I didn't see many, like, too good MW2 montages. But, you know, this one really stuck out from the ones that I did see. And then my number one, this one I watched, you know, probably like 4 or 5 times, you know, right away, and because I was so in love with it. Like, the first day that I seen this, I was in love with it, mainly because I was a Halo player, and, you know, I can watch it now over and over, and it's like, wow, all these memories, you know, from this game is just coming back to me. The game, no, Halo 3 was just amazing, and that's why this Phurion and Fluxy Halo 3 montage, it was the first Halo 3 montage that I've ever seen. It was the first montage I've ever seen. Like, montage for anything. It was the first, and it got me into wanting to make a montage, wanting to do this, wanting to do YouTube, basically. And I always dreamt about doing it from this montage, and I never could, obviously, for the longest time. But Phurion and Fluxy Halo 3 montage, it's probably the oldest montage, you know, in this, you know, countdown. Check it out. It is amazing. The songs were amazing. The effects, you know, were pretty good for the back then. And Phurion and Fluxy are just amazing Halo 3 players. So definitely check them out. I don't know if they do any montages anymore, but check out these montages. Check out all the montages. I'll also have the dates when these montages were posted in the description. Check them out, because, you know, there's some pretty old montages, and, you know, that's how, like, much montages have really died in my standards, because it's like, they're not amazing when they're doing just spawn trapping and shit. So definitely let me know what your guys' top 5 are. You know, in the, you know, if you want, you know, it's gonna be a little bit, because you probably gotta look them up. But at least let me know what your most favorite montage is. That'd be, you know, that'd be a more understandable thing. You know, your one montage that stuck out from the rest. Definitely do that. Check out all these montages in the description right now. Rate, comment, subscribe. Deuces.